My name is Diego Quas Ruiz, and I'm the top laner for Team Curse. I grew up in Venezuela. My family consisted of my sister, my mom, and my aunt. We all lived, and myself, of course. We all lived in the same apartment, and the life there was nice. We all got along, even though we had all our differences, especially with me with gaming. It was never. It was always like something that my family didn't agree with. In the beginning, they thought it was a toxic activity and that it was like destroying me because I enjoyed playing and I spent a lot of time doing it. So they thought the worst of it, and they eventually understood and supported me. But it took a while. I did play a lot of sports and I played the guitar as well, but I never committed to them as much. I always came back to gaming because that's like my passion was in. I was definitely the nerd kind of guy, the introverted, not very popular kind of guy. My favorite class was physical education because I didn't have to think. Actually, I'm kidding. It was I liked English a lot because I was good at it. I went for, like I said, a couple semesters. The first semester went pretty well. I had good grades and I was really excited about it and stuff. But then I started to realize that that's the thing about education back home is that even if I graduated with a degree, I wouldn't get that much money from an actual job. And I would spend like 5 years in college, normal college. So I was thinking, damn, I could make more money if I'm successful in League of Legends and stuff. And I eventually started skipping class and stuff and started playing more League. Eventually worked out, but it was a really big risk that it took.
You're gonna take it?
Yeah, my mom was completely against it, and she was like broken about it, and she didn't agree with me at all. But it's the mother being mother. Once she saw the big opportunity that it could have been, she saw like how big the game was developing to, and the money opportunities that there were. She kind of just accepted the fact that I wanted to do that, and just trusted me with it, I guess. She wasn't fully like 100% sure that it was going to work out, but she trusted me and she supported me. I discovered League after playing with the MOBA genre for a while, and then I heard about League and I was like, oh, this game looks cool, you can customize a lot of stuff. And I tried it out and I didn't like it because I was pretty bad at the game, so I died like 10 times and I'm done with this game. Then eventually I came back to it and I stuck to it and got level 30, and then I've liked it ever since. The first champion I liked a lot was Swain. He just fit my playstyle and I really liked stuff he could do.
I heard that you played him, team was really bad, and so it was like trying to play.
Yeah, it had something to do with it because the ping wasn't that bad for me because I got used to it, but still it was just champion and fit my playstyle, just like snowballing, then you get fed and you 1v5 people, and then you like heal everybody and you never die, it was pretty fun playstyle. The way I always approached solo queue was I did not grind games. I always phase them out, like, oh, I want a game, or I want to play for a week, because I'm always a competitive person and I don't like losing. So I just took my wins, and then I was like, I'm done for now, I'm gonna chill for a bit and then try some other day. I think I got Challenger before I got recruited. Yeah, I got Challenger before I got recruited to NWE. So I think that has something to do with it. Just a lot of people spoke highly of me, and they mentioned my name to the manager of NWE, who was trying to figure out players to make up the team. And they said that they had a gaming house here in the States. I always wanted to come to the States, but never had a chance because I have no family here and I have nowhere to stay. I thought at worst it's gonna be a chance to come to the States and visit and get to know the country and the people and stuff. And at best, then I might get into LCS with this one amateur team. I was playing with DGLA, and I was feeling nice about the team. I was feeling like hopeful because we were doing well in the first console we played, and I was feeling happy about it. And then suddenly I saw a video of Curse that hit the front page of Reddit, like recruiting players and stuff, and I was like, seems interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do with the team and stuff. And so they have this tryout thread on the forum, and I applied for it. I wasn't thinking much about it. I was just, what the hell, I'll do it to see if they're interested.
Quas was one of those people that reached out to me. And I knew of his name, but I didn't really like know him very well. I hadn't watched his play. The team really didn't talk about him very much. So I kind of just treated him like one of the 50. I didn't really know going into the conversation that he was like Quas, the god or whatever. So there was just a pool of people that clearly stood out from the rest. So after that happened, I started to do my own personal research on him and knew that he was on NWE and these sorts of things. So I saw his play and I was really impressed. I was like, damn, this guy is like really good. And then I started asking around into the players and the community, like, what do you guys think of Quas? Is like top of the challenger? Like, what's his story? What's going on? And all of the feedback that I received from that was really positive.
They actually did look at my application. So I did go through with it, and it was very surreal to me, the whole thing from the start. And I did well with tryouts, and I met the expectations from them. When Curse told me that they wanted me as a starter player, I was filled with like joy and excitement. I couldn't believe it. At the beginning, I had doubts about myself too, because it's a really big team and they would expect a lot from me. So originally I had doubts if I could perform the level that they would like me to. In the end, it was obvious that from a career standpoint, going with Curse was going to be the most successful approach for the career. It was really hard breaking it down to my teammates and the organization of UGLA, but they understood my decision and they wished me best of luck.
It's just worked out. He's attentive. He's smart. He's engrossed in the game. He wants to get better. He's receptive to feedback. He has synergy with his teammates. He's a good communicator. Like, I'm just lucky that he decided to reach out at the time that he did.
Well, first day was with Curse when I came here to Vegas. It was like very surreal. I know these people for like a few years before. I watched their streams, watched their matches, and now like meeting with them, going out for food. It was like I felt really odd, like the odd man out, you know. Like felt kind of out of place. But so far, we've built relationships, friendship with the players. All of us are good friends now, and it doesn't feel weird at all. When I first came here, I was given the option to choose my bedroom, and I chose to room with Hop and Jackie. I was thinking that it was going to be an interesting experience at first, but I then realized that it was a big mistake because Hop snores so loud. It cost me a lot of sleep. He snores so loud. Like, it's incredible. Like, it's insane. The best things of the States that I've experienced so far is the food's really nice. I really like Hop because most people think it's nasty. Or it's not something most people like, but I don't know. It was my first like restaurant that I came to the States, so it's like, oh, pancakes, damn, this is like breakfast food for Americans. I like this, so I just like really like that. The people and the environment, I like it a lot. Like, it's so much cleaner, more organized. Like, you can tell that people cannot get away with like certain things that they would in other countries, like third world countries, like my own. So it's definitely like a much better place to live in, and there's more opportunities. I would definitely consider permanent residence.
Yeah, find a wife here. You already is a permanent resident.
Yes, I need to find a wife here.
You share a special love, you and Crumbs, and he's also Venezuelan.
Yeah, me and Crumbs do talk for sometimes, and I haven't met him yet, but he seems like a really cool guy, and we would have a lot in common. So I'm looking forward to meeting him and then talking to him after. So I'd say my own playstyle is unpredictable. I want to keep stuff, like I have a really wide champion pool, so that's pretty good for not getting bent out or getting like figured out. So I think that's my major strength, is that I can pull up anything at any time. I originally looked up to Flame from Blaze I thought it was like their carry, the guy who was carrying for top lane was doing pretty well. He had good mechanics, selling people out of lane, denied experience in CS. So I was like, damn, this guy knows what he's doing. So I liked the playstyle and I kind of adopted it. But lately I've just been trying to explore like new stuff to play, and I've been developing my new own playstyle. All the attention that I got from fans, it's definitely something new, and it was very interesting. Like the first fan meeting we had, I was like overwhelmed. Like people like coming up that I didn't know. They're like, "Oh, dude, can you give me an autograph?" I'm like, "What? I don't know you, but sure, man." So it was definitely something that opened my eyes to like, damn, like I'm actually like people know me and people have fans. So it was nice, and I still need to get used to it.
Some people even call you Baker of North America. Like, how does that make you feel? Like the hype, like is it stressful? Does it motivate you?
The hype that's built around me is kind of, I'd say both stressing and motivating. I think that I'm a little bit overrated. People have high expectations of me, which is, I guess, understandable since I'm a cruise now. But it's just a motivation as well for me to work harder and improve and just become a better player.
Quas doesn't have this kind of like silver spoon kind of childhood, right? Like he grew up in not the best area of Venezuela and decided he wanted to play video games, commit himself to it, move out of the country to pursue his dream, and now is kind of with Team Curse. It's just this really cool like Cinderella story about if you really have the drive to win, you can make something happen. And that will is more powerful than a lot of other things.
The biggest thing I miss about Venezuela is definitely my family and friends. I do not miss like other stuff, like difficulties or struggle that is usually accompanied with Venezuela living. But yeah, I do get homesickness sometimes, and I miss like family. And but I know that they are happy that I am here, so that just strengthens me up. When my esports career is all finished, what I want people to know from me is that you can achieve something like moving to another country to compete in a game if you really want to, and if you think that it's the right thing for you and you have a lot of passion for it, commitment, and you make sacrifices for it, you can definitely do it. And yeah, I'm living proof of it. So that's something I would like people to get from my esports career. Quería darle un saludo a mi familia y a mis amigos que me están viendo y me están siguiendo, me están apoyando. Me está yendo bastante bien y agradezco todo su apoyo y todo su amor que me han dado. Y espero que esté todo bien por allá en Venezuela. Gracias por todo.
Huge benefit that I have is Sane is helping me get better. So I guess like the biggest struggle is watching LCS games and just like wondering like, oh, like would I have like done that? Could I have like done more in this situation? I just want to be remembered as somebody who was clutch, like and a good teammate, and somebody who's consistently strong in all the tournaments he played in.